Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Hugo Flores and welcome back to another video. Now, I just want to address a few things, mainly how I've been a total douchebag. And I'm very sorry about that. You know, it's just that I've been so distracted, but I can't understand why I've been so distracted. Like, I try to stay attentive and I try to make sure I do everything right, but I don't know what's just keeping my attention nowadays. When in reality, I'm sorry. I know that I've been away for a bit, and that's mainly because, like, when I get home from school, I just want to die. So I just sit in my room and do nothing and just kind of blank out for a while because it just gets so exhausting. So I'm gonna try to get more out there, but there's no promises that I'll make another video in like a week or two. It'll probably take a month, given my reputation. And by the way, I'll be commentating a bit on my thoughts and see where we can take this, so you guys can get a better picture of my thought process. With that said, let's do it. Right now I'm just experimenting with the colors, and it's turning out pretty well, except for the part where he looks like Thanos for a bit. And then I'll switch to a nice red to give him that contrast, and even more of a menacing look. Right here I'm also outlining the terrain to give a better idea down the line of where I need to end and start the terrain and colors. Right here I'm also going to start shading. And this part is just a little thing I do to make sure I know where I'm putting everything down the line. Gives an outline of what colors need to go where and all that. And where the shadow's hitting in fact as well. I'm not good at commentating, so give me a break. Right here we're adding the second layer of shading, making a nice darker color to better contrast the darker parts and give that bit of a exaggerated feel to it. I'm just refining the edges, making sure everything looks decent enough. Then going back a third time. I feel like doing this makes the colors pop a bit more and makes certain features pop more, like the muscles bulging out. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Now the hands are the weirdest part to really shade. There's a lot of different parts of the hands, so it kind of makes it difficult to know where the shading goes and know which place you should place the colors. It just takes a bunch of trial and error, and I think I got it right this time around, but maybe not. Tell me if you see anything weird in the comments below. I think the favorite feature of mine is the eye. It kind of adds that creepy feel to it. I was just sort of staring at you. And I just like how it turned out in the end. See it. The eyes aren't going to be this white, by the way. I'm going gonna darken them up a little bit down the line. For now, this was a pretty good placeholder. I didn't really know yet how I should make the eye darker, or if I even could do that. I thought I was just gonna mess it up if I made it darker right then, so I just left it there. And now I'm making the veins more distinct red, to give them that good contrast. I keep saying contrast a lot, but I kind of like that. You know, contrast is a big thing when you're making colors and all that. Makes things pop out and, you know, grab the attention more. The skull was a really weird thing to paint. It was, well, it was just a bunch of conflicting thoughts, and I didn't know how to take it. So I just kind of tried a bunch of things, including the horns. So in here you can tell that I already started coloring the eye. And this is kind of like the color we're going with for the rest of the video. It doesn't change after that, and I'm kind of happy with that. I like the color of the eye at that point. To be quite honest, the most unconfident part I have in this video is the skull itself. I feel that it's either really big, or that I didn't shade it properly, or that the horns could have been a different color. So tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think I can change about it, or how I can improve upon it in my future videos. This alone took about 40 minutes, by the way. While I would like to say it was fun, it was pretty much the opposite. The whole time I was just sort of doubting myself, thinking that I did the wrong thing the whole time. But like looking back on it now, I think I did pretty well. Well enough anyway. Right here, this is like where I had a lot of confliction. The eyes. I wanted the eyes to be a bit more menacing, or a bit more dark and mysterious as well. So I experimented here for a bit, and just try to find what would stick, you know. Oh yeah, and that's annoying. Having to erase every little thing around teeth. Yeah, that's why layers are a good thing. And I redo the back parts of the skull, make sure that the shading's pretty nice and intense throughout the whole thing. So that way it can have like a more, like, it can have more depth. Right here, I'm trying to add in the highlights. In the future, I want to add in the lava pit under him, and I want to make something that could reflect that light. So I'm just going in with a nice bright neon orange almost, just highlighting those wrinkles and defining features like the abs and the muscles. Give them that more intense glow, or just mimic an intense glow. Honestly, I wanted that in this song. I don't know if I'll get demonetized over it. Well, I'm not even monetized. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I hope I don't get striked over it. This is what I mean. This brings back the fields, man. And honestly, I had to. I just decided to give up on trying to shade the really highlighted parts and just started shading the rest of the body. I thought it was time to really just go ham and do what is probably the most time-consuming part, shading, or blending rather. The blending is used with a tool that I have actually found out on Reddit what it's used for. And as soon as I found out what it's used for, I never stopped using it. It's a great tool. It's just really time consuming because you have to go through every part, and if you're doing these layered shadows like me, then you have to go through every part twice or 3 times depending on how many shadows you have. You can't rush it. If you rush it, then it turns out pretty bad. So you just have to take your time with it and be slow. Because that's how you get that nice blended look to it. It's hard to explain, but you can definitely see it. The eye especially, I loved it what it did for the eye. And then the skull too. I felt it brought everything together even if I was unconfident with it. It just made everything look a lot softer, yet still had that intense feel to it, which I really did enjoy. Also, tell me if you want me to include more Bully tracks. I love those songs, and if it's allowed, I'll do it. And then right here, I wanted to make him sort of like a sorcerer that was really buff. So I give him a big long rod to handle. Don't quote me on that. Right now I'm going with the shading to give him that glowy feel to it, to make it look like the little divots inside of it were just glowing with a power. It's hard to explain. Right here I'm making the fire, or rather the orb thing in the middle. I don't know what you call it, but all I know is it looked kind of cool at the end. Thanks for making it to the end. I know that I haven't been around too much. I know that I haven't been reliable when making videos, but I'll have to really step it up in the future for you guys. See you around.